Still broken. Hello everybody and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today we're diving back into Wolcen Lords of Mayhem. They just relaunched their patch 1.0.4 and it's supposed to address a bunch of bugs that have crept up. I shouldn't say crept up. A bunch of bugs that have hit the game like a meteor, which would destroy the entire Earth. Or I guess would destroy the game in this metaphor. Anyways, they're trying to address all the problems that they're having with the game. Did it help? That's what we're discussing today. But before we get into that, if you're new here, welcome. Here at Action RPG, I stream, I do tech reviews, I cover major gaming news, but the big portion of this channel, all things Action RPG. So if you grew up loving the Diablo series, if you're a fan of top-down isometric hack and slash style games, you are in the right place. So please consider subscribing and supporting smaller channels. All right. Let's get on to the news. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. Here we go. Alright, so let's jump right into this. So on MMORPG.com, they actually break down what this update does, and I'll read through this for you. Then I'll actually log into Wolcen and kind of give you my perspective on the game so far. So let's get right into this. So Wolcen patch 1.0.4.0 live, hopefully along with the servers. The servers are live right now. Here are the general fixes. Fix a crash at connection if a player starts an endgame or black market project. Fix an issue preventing players to click on play in multiplayer. Me and my wife have had that problem. It's crazy annoying. Fix an issue allowing players to have more passive skill nodes activated than their total points would allow. Fixed item duplication via chest panel issue offline. Fixed stackable item duplication. Fixed invalid sell price on stacked item. Fix an issue that causes a chest panel deletion when changing acts. Fix a deletion when exiting the game while dragging an item from the inventory. Fix an issue causing players to fall from Act 1 boss platform while using Warpath. Damn, this game has so many problems at launch. Fix an issue causing crafting regiments to ignore lower tier gems when selecting magic effects. Fix an issue preventing dot damage bonuses to be displayed in the character sheet detail panel. The block efficiency cannot exceed 75% anymore, so people can't block at 200%. The remaining patch notes are quite extensive and touch on UI, active skills, engine issues fixed, and preventing offline characters to be saved. Network, fixed issues regarding network load and unretrievable data. Quests, monsters, items, gates of fate, aspects of the apocalypse, audio localization, and miscellaneous others. This game should probably not have fully released yet, as much as I love action RPGs. So that's the So those are the general fixes right now for Wolcen Lords of Mayhem. Let me switch over to the game. You can see a little bit of playthrough, and I'll tell you the problems that I've seen personally, not just reading about. One sec. Alright, so I am now logged into the game, Wolcen Lords of Mayhem. I just picked one of my characters. This is actually a summoning build that I am working on, and I'm going to have a game guide out for it soon. I'm just finally starting to level him. Normally my main character is always sword and board, but I like doing whatever like the necro style character is as well. I'd probably say that's numero dos, but I'm having fun with him, and this is the character that I actually play and stream with my wife. So anyways, my thoughts. Okay, so talking about the game, okay, being action RPG is my favorite game genre. It's the name of my YouTube channel. Of course, I'm happy that the game dropped, okay? When you kind of fall in love with PC games, you normally understand that there's always going to be problems at the very beginning. Now, unfortunately for Wolcen, there's lots of problems. and it's not like major bugs that are being detective. It's like fit and finish. That's what I like to say. Like selling items to the vendor. You have to click like 5 times on the item, right click, in order for it to like transfer over. You know, when you go to click somebody, their hitbox or just their item box is so small, you end up clicking around them. Like for flying units, oh my gosh, you run past flying units because they're very hard to hit unless you're actually like shooting something that you don't really have to target them. Transferring things to and from your stash doesn't work very well. The Act 1 boss that I fought, the whole time the ground was gone. So like I was fighting as if I was floating, which sucks. And then 2, there's like 1 of 1,000 exploits you could already find online for like infinite gold and ways to use any nodes you want actually on the passive skill tree. So that's what this one is supposed to fix. So let's play a little. I don't know if everyone's actually seen this game. I mean, the visuals are good. And I like to, like, you could zoom in. Yeah. I can't wait for level 29 on this skill, because then I could switch to poison. This would be totally poison character. But as far as next level action RPGs go, from a visual standpoint, I mean, the game's pretty clean. It's pretty clean. You know, I'd like to say that this is one of those games that has like lots and lots and lots of potential. Like, for sure you can see the writing on the walls when you're playing that this thing has the potential of being something special. Kind of like Path of Exile. Yeah, what do you think of that?
Gotta catch my breath.
Yeah. See, now I'm focused on playing. Alright, 1 sec. Not overly impressed with the summons, like the actual summons themselves too. You can tell that they're not very smart. Ooh. Alright. So that's my character. So let me go over thoughts one more time because I got scatterbrained while I was playing. Kind of felt like I was streaming for a second. Visuals wise, 8.5, 9 out of 10. Like, I would consider this from a visual perspective a next level action RPG. It should be in the categories of Path of Exile 2 when that comes out, Diablo 4 when that comes out, Lost Ark, which is already out in multiple markets but not the West, and then Project TL. Like, for me, those are my big 4. And there's a couple others that are coming out as well, but those are like the big ones. Like Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem, I know it came out of nowhere, but this game, from a visual perspective, is worth that. From a skill building standpoint, the skills that you can use, the skills that you can modify, and the passive skill tree, great. Next level action RPG for sure. Lots of different builds, infinite amount of builds that you can do, okay? From a bugginess standpoint at launch, I mean, it's a 0. And it's really sad. Like, as much as I'm happy to get my hands on this game and be able to review it and stream it and play it, it for sure feels beta. At times it feels early access, which is really sad. Like, it should not have that 1 in front of it when you're playing, which means it's a live game. It should be like .7. Maybe like good 3 more iterations. Because it's fine for PC players to find the exploits, like, we're always going to find that stuff, and then you'll patch it out. It's common to have balancing problems, where one thing is just completely overpowered, and then as time progresses, you nerf that to oblivion, right, and it makes us change our characters. That stuff's natural. Not being able to pull stuff from your chest, not being able to click on a flying unit, not being able to sell stuff to the vendor, not having a floor under you while you're fighting a boss, having your servers crash for the first 3 days that the game goes live, having problems with the character creation, having problems entering a game to play online. I I mean, those are serious, serious problems with Wolcen Lords of Mayhem, and that's why so many people have turned off to the game. When this thing launched, it had 120,000 concurrent players on Steam, which is huge for a game that not a lot of people didn't know. But Wolcen Studios was smart, and they launched this game early to all the big YouTube and content creators to review it and give it good reviews, which really boosted the game's popularity. So, you know, I would say it's fun. Me and my wife are enjoying it, and it's the main game that I am playing right now. And I do feel that if they can hit the big bugs right at the beginning, like, I mean, it'll really make the game enjoyable and playable. But as it stands, like, you know, if you're looking for a casual action RPG, I would look other places. Like, Grim Dawn is still awesome. Warhammer Chaos Bane, if you can get it 50% off on Steam, is pretty fun. Path of Exile, completely free to play. Like, you can play Path of Exile, one of the best action RPGs ever made, for free. So, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at right now with this game. But that being said, like, I mean, this is the hot game right now. This is the game that I'm really going to focus on and come out with the game guides for and really try to help people along. You know, and like, it doesn't help that the visuals are cool. Like, watch this really quick. What up, bros? Yeah, you didn't know I could do that, did you? This is like God mode right here. Hey, you gonna try and shoot me? Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the die. Anyways, I don't really have anything else to say but that. But I do look forward to doing many game guides on Wolcen Lords of Mayhem. Look at that, where'd my little dudes go? I will figure a way to make summoning good in this game. I've already got some ideas too. I think they're going to be ideas that no one else... I'm going to be mixing some character classes here to try and make this good. I feel like there's one node that's going to help. Okay, I'm just rambling at this point like I'm streaming. Alright, Wolcen Lords of Mayhem. They are dropping updates right now to try and fix this. Now they've come out and said that they're going to try and do one update a week. So they're not going to try and like overload the system with every time you log in you have updates. That way too, if you are in the middle of anything with your character won't get deleted, changed, things of that nature. So that's all I got right now. Thank you all for watching, and if you're playing Wolcen Lords of Mayhem, I will be dropping guides soon, and come back February 27th where I'm going to do the live stream and in-depth drop of Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay. That's it. Have a good one. Aaron, out.